First one done. This is the empty lot that they moved the house off of, but just kind of goes back. You can see where the thick stuff is. Back behind the fence. Out there, everything's on 2.5. Moving on to the next one. Had the second one here. Oh, stripe action here. Quiktrak. Running pretty good. I did adjust the idle screw on the back of it. It seems to be doing better about idling down. I think it probably needs an ECU reset on it, but woohoo! All right, 2 down. Not bad. Got both of those done in about 2.5 hours altogether. Quiktrak's making it happen. Running pretty good. Got the idling situation. I think pretty much figured out with just an adjustment on the idle screw. I think it's worked that part of it out. There's still some momentary, I guess for lack of a better way of describing it, kind of like the timing's off a little bit. So that's why I say I think it just needs to go through the ECU reset or throttle position sensor reset, since it's got a new one on it. I don't have everything I need to be able to try to do that, so I've got to figure out if I want to maybe buy one thing that would allow me to do it, or if I just want to take it to the dealer and let them stick their little computer or something on it. So the part might be cheaper than the service department. So going up here, probably there's the store's right down the road from the next one I got to get to. So I probably might whip in there and get me a body armor and a little something to eat. It's right at lunchtime, so I've got some water and crackers in the truck. But got to change it up at least once a day, you know. So I got them two. Like I say, Quiktrak's making it happen. And you can see from the last little snippet of video there that had some stripe action going on. So man, that thing's, it's just fun to ride, y'all. I mean, I love the Z-Track. That's probably still my number one mower, but the Quiktrak is right there behind it. And like I say, it's just fun to drive. The visibility is unbeatable. Versus to sit down, but that's with any standard. So yeah, just glad to have it going, have it making some money for me. So y'all stick around. Like I said, I'm gonna make a quick stop and be back at it. So I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and 2 of those are about 2.5, 3 acres apiece. So let's hop on it. Throwing a little bit of extra footage in here. Check this one out. Beautiful viburnum. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Some variety of viburnum. Beautiful flower clusters. So sometimes you just got to stop and enjoy. Personal wild bill, but hopefully we don't end up with no sky shots in here. Not the best ground to prop a camera on. light stripes in there, not much. I'm still working on the one-hand driving with this mower, so, not quite as proficient as as I am with the Z-Track. So get this section here and then maybe get some more at a different yard, but gonna go get this one knocked out. It's all been cut on 2.5, just for reference. Nice job. Quick work with the Quiktrak. So I got to get this little section up the side and in the front of the house. So I may show some finished footage when I get done, or it might just be at a different yard. So who knows? Steady. It's still a little wobbly there. Y'all tell me what y'all think about those couple of passes. Do you like the this mower has a stripe kit on it, but it did have something that looked like a rubber sweep on the back, so that just may be what that's for. It looked a little worn out, but I think it's standard on the mower, so I'm thinking this thing just naturally stripes well. But all I know is looking pretty sharp, so all I got to do now is trim this one out and go on to the next. One thing about this is, if you can see on the gauge, going like 1/8 of a tank, but I don't want to talk about it. I guess now that I got it pretty much running right, the 2 yards I did yesterday that I showed in the video, and the everything I've done today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The big one, the first 2 that I did, and this one. I've done all of that off of that tank of gas, and it's still got a 1/8 of a tank in it. So hopefully you can hear me. I don't recall whether I turned my headset back on, so might be in the phone speaker here. So if that's the case, you might not can hear me too well. Back up a second, but let me know what y'all think. Seems to be pretty fuel efficient. It's only like a 5.5 gallon tank, so that's quite a bit of grass for 5 gallons, I think. And by my calculations, I would venture to say this thing is doing well over an acre, probably 1.5 acres plus to the gallon. Just my guess, based on the size of my property. So if that's the case, and it still kind of needs to be tweaked a little bit, I think, just my opinion. It's good stuff. So back at it. All right. Well, this might be the last footage I get for today. I'll be in a pretty good rush on the next property, but as you can see, this stuff is mighty tall. As you can see, it goes up past the bottom of that meter box there. A lot of ragweed, a few other weeds in here, but I think the last time I showed this, I was just cleaning it up. Last year, I believe it was. So a lot of y'all may not have seen much of this property at all, which this is about the only interesting section back here. And this is where it gets real thick. Septic tanks back here, I think, right in this area. So it gets a little fluffy back here. And we're going to take the Quiktrak. We're going to take it on down to about 2.5. See what she looks like when I'm done. I've already made my perimeter pass, and I'll have to do the trimming, but just gonna get some thick grass mowing action here, and I hope y'all like it. It's not a sky shot, Bill. At least not yet. That's good enough. double cut, obviously, thick as it was. There is a drain line right up here, and you see these two areas. There's drain lines coming out here and here, and it's got little whoops and swells in it. So that's some of the bogging that you heard with the mower on this end. There is the drain for like the kitchen sink and dishwasher. It comes out right there for some reason, rather than like taking it all the way down there and let it come out in the woods. But this is kind of mounded up dirt, so I got to trim this. I got a little bit to cut around on the side and in the front, and then I'm going to trim it out and see what other kind of footage I decide to put in this video. So there it is, Quiktrak getting it done. Like I said, let me know what y'all think. Well, hello. Excuse me. Woo. Guess what? It's dark again. But want to first off give a shout out to my father-in-law. He came and helped me out on the last property, so helped me get done there. And man, that was crazy. Got to the last property of the day, and going pretty good. Started off good, and was trimming, and ooh, excuse me, ooh, country roads take me home. Well, I was trimming, and one of my trimmers run out of string, so I just set it down and took the other one off the rack, and started trimming with it, and trimmed with it for about 5 or 10 minutes, and wouldn't you know, it ran out of string. So just crazy. So I went on ahead and put string on both the trimmers, and there was exactly enough left on my spool to string both trimmers. So now I've got to buy me a spool of trimmer line. So, ooh, girl's got toys laying in the yard. I'll make sure I don't run them over. So then I got done trimming everything, and my father-in-law finished up mowing, and there was one little patch I started mowing. Well, I actually mowed 2 patches with the Quiktrak. He was on the Z, and there was one little strip of grass up by the fence that I noticed that we didn't get done, and so I jumped on the or pulled up there with the Quiktrak, and took off to start mowing, and it acted like it wanted to start surging again. So it smoothed out, so I went on down. I had to turn the blades off because when I got back on the driveway, I didn't want to blow any debris on the driveway. I'd already cleaned it off, and come back around, got back to the start of the loop, pulled up and got ready, started the blades, and it started surging again. So I turned the blades off, and it kept surging. I throttled it down, it quit. Throttled it back up, it started doing it again. And at this point, I'm about ready to drive it off a cliff. Just wondering, so I throttled it down. I got my father-in-law, he pulled by, I let him take the Z and make the last pass. And so I just pulled it over there by the trailer, idled it down, let it sit there and run for a few minutes. Then when I throttled it back up, it was fine. Turned the blades on, it was fine. So my guess is maybe it just had some trash in it or something like that. We hope. But yeah, there was a moment there I was like, whoo, So again, as you can see, I got the light on in the truck. It's dark 30. I'm in the yard. Randall would be proud. Shout out to Randall over at Elite Landscapes Life Stories. If y'all haven't yet, check him out. It's a great channel. Randall, you're wearing off on me, man. I'm working a lot in the dark already. But got it done. It was a good day. Did all of my mowing with the Quiktrak. I mowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the last one was a really big one. It was about 3 acres. So, but I didn't do a whole lot of mowing there. I did some along the driveway and a couple other places, but just because of time constraints, I didn't try to get any footage there. But I hope you enjoyed the live footage that I did have in it, and all of me running my mouth. So, again, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching, subscribing. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button at the bottom. It'd be much appreciated. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment. And as always, everybody, y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed, and catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.